Hello and welcome everyone to taking on the second part of the Bacon Orb saga. Or well, what I hope will just be the second part, but might be a bit more. Now, last time we got quite far along, at least with our levels, so I can check out. Yeah, that doesn't look that great. So we'll hide this one, equip the last of our equipment, and then we will sell the helmet that we purchased before. Even though it's not worth that much. You might also have noticed Thanksgiving storybook, which is for the Thanksgiving equivalent the Thanksgiving equivalent in Dragonfable. And this one, an update on an ongoing saga, which, according to the timeline, happens somewhere around here-ish? No. It happens somewhere around here with the different Malorus, as they are called. Malorus. I don't know actually how they are called. So then, Bacon Origins. Last time we completed a few of Hercules' tasks. Now let's see what Don't Have a Cow is about after we heal. Because as you can see, we have quite a bit more than we had last time. Don't have a cow. Jaina, I have good news and not quite as good news for you. Zeuster writes that he is beginning to feel that you could be worthy of the secret you're hunting after all. That was the good news. The not quite as good news is that he isn't quite sure yet and needs more convincing. He says he'll tell you all you need to know for this next task when you get to the Mage Priest dorm stable. Good luck, rogue. So we're almost done with the quest you sent us on, Valencia. So, Zeuster, here I am, back at the Mage Priest Apprentice dorm stable. What did you want to meet me here for? Jaina, good. Archimedes and I have a task for you. I was expecting something like that. You know I'm happy to help, but what will it be this time? Wrestling a mutant dog? Fighting a snake woman? No, oh, nothing so difficult. We just want you to take our apprentices here to visit their relatives, the cattle of Jer On. You want me to babysit all of them? Well, you did say you knew how to be useful. Just be careful. You know what kinds of mischief young apprentices can get into. Okay, everyone, here we are. Stay together now. Your relatives are supposed to be either in the field or the barn. Mop, 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 mop. Mope. What? Look behind me. Producer's making faces at my back. Mope. One blink. Ah, crud. I did not plan for a game of hide and seek farm edition. Here, Chekhov, Chekhov, Chekhov. Come out, wherever you are. I found one Chekhov. You didn't think babysitting would be this hard, but you found one of the scattered babies. Let me just not for once forget to summon Fluffy and Wind, because if I see that correctly, that one is weak. So. Maybe I should have used a skill there. Okay. Pierce attack. Ah, cred. In the words of Jaina. Ah, crud. 3 out of 10. We found another one. Go, 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 Fluffy. Yeah, that is dangerous. 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10. There's one over there, so that's nice to know at least. Let's see. Oh, hey. Yay. As though I hadn't found that one before yet. Ooh. You dirty little rat. Oh. Ah, the crop fields block it. Yeah, let us not take a chance with that one. Because I have more than enough mana laying around for this. Another Chekhov. Another one. Hits all enemies. And kills them all. That's number 8. Ooh. The mysterious glow of the pumpkin is healing you. Final. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, let's just finish them all off this way. 9 out of 10. Here you all are. Wait, you aren't all here. They most certainly are not. I saw the other half of the flock herd scatter in the direction of the barn. Good to know. Thank you. And by the way, I call a group of chicken cows a flirt. It just seems to make sense. Attack them all. And also take them all down. Basically, take them all down. Again. And that's number 10. Aha! Now I found all of you. That's the last time I let Ooster and that sweet-tongued mage priest of his talk me into chick sitting. Do these infants belong to you? Not really. I'm supposed to be taking them to see you. Archimedes didn't send word? He most certainly did not. Oh, I see. Well, surprise! Your distant hybrid rowdy little relatives have come to see you. Seeing us does not include using me as an object of recreation, if you ask me. And with that, Demosthenes has shown that he never had little nephews around. Boop, 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 boop. Meep. Mop, 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 mop. Meep. I think they just declared you a hands-on visual aid. But I think it's time to be going. Those are some lovely long curved horns you have. Come on, Chekhovs, we'll get a treat on the way home. Mop, I want candy. Mop, mop, I want ice cream. There aren't any ice cream or candy shops on the way back, so on second thought, souvenirs from the farm's gift shop will have to do. Found on the farm. Mage Priest's headgear. That is actually a pretty good helmet. A trowel is pretty good. Pitchfork. Also pretty good and cheap. This one is very expensive. And the speed. Okay, what are the stats on my headgear? Yeah, this headgear is good enough for me. So I got a Galit staff. This staff is so cold that when you place it near slowly stoves, they grow too cold to gyre and gimbal. That's how you know it's really, really cold. An ice staff. An ice staff, not an ice staff, actually. Yeah. It's a really nice staff, though. So then we'll sell it. And we will take on the next quest, the Queen of the Jungle. Hello, Jaina. It sounds like Zooster has another task for you since you handled yourself so well with the checkoffs. He says in his latest letter that one of his favorite attendants has pleased him with her devotion, and he would like to give her a gift in thanks, but he wants it to be a very special present, not just any old trinket. He's heard of a magical belt worn by the Queen of the Jungle Furies, and he has his hybrid little heart set on giving it to her, which is where you come in. You'll need to journey into the jungle and retrieve the belt by any means necessary. Oh, and he says he's heard Queen Leda likes presents, so giving her some gifts might help her part with her belt. Good luck! We found tribute, a sack of gold that I unfortunately can't use for myself, because I know exactly what I would do with that. We found more tribute in the crystal that I didn't know was tribute. And more ungilded lily. That implies the existence of a gilded one as well. Ooh, healing pad. You're the Queen of the Furies, but you're a human! As a young girl, I grew very angry at being denied the training my older brothers were receiving in arms and combat. I used to watch them and practice in secret. When my parents found out, they were furious and forbid me to continue. In a rage, I ran away into the jungle. I quickly got lost and could not find my way home. This tribe of jungle furies found me. I showed them how to better defend themselves by flinging their feathers at attackers, and so they adopted me and elected me queen. So you're the one who taught them how to do that. Gee, thanks a lot. Why have you come here? We welcome peaceful visitors, but they are so rare. Your Furiness, I am here to beg a favor. Zooster, the proud and lofty lord of the Chinkas, is very interested in acquiring your belt. It is a very nice belt. It was given to me at my coronation. To that end, I come bearing gifts worthy of one so ferocious and wonderful as you are widely known to be. Gifts. My sisters do like sparkly things. Give tribute. You have given Lita all your travel. Your gifts are nice, sort of, but they're just things you picked up in the jungle. I have a whole clearing full of these flowers and crystals right here. Right over there. Hardly a proper tribute for a queen. So, you're not giving me the belt? Nope. Pretty please, I even gave you the bag of gold I found. Nope. Yeah, but I really need the belt. Yeah, you can have mine instead. It's good trade. Not a chance. Okay, I made a generous offer, but I really need that belt. Battle! Yeah. Let's see if we can win this. Oh, we got the stun off. Nice. Then, finale. Or final strike, rather. Even though it's never actually my final strike, and instead, you know, my opening one. let's blind, because this is the last turn. Last turn was the last turn you were stunned, I mean. Ooh, you hit me twice. 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of that. Whoop. Banana peel. Psst. You know why Isuster really wants the belt, right? What did you say? Shh. You didn't hear it from me, but Isuster wants to be the king of the Furies. We won't stand for that! Psst. I bet he's going to make one of his bird cow attendants queen. What, are you willing to stand for that? Look, there's Jane. There Jane is now, just finishing attacking your queen. Get the rogue! It's been too long since I've had a bit of fun like that. You killed our queen. Oh, she's not dead, just unconscious. It's happened to me many times. Just lay her by a healing pad and she'll be fine in a few minutes. You will pay for this. You will never leave our lands alive, let alone conscious. Next time I'm going to check first. Ah, the healing pad. So that's why it was there. It's been way too long since I completed this quest line on my main account, so... Yeah, as I thought. It is not the correct element that I had selected. Instead, the correct element is water or ice. I can take this. If Fluffy would attack, please. Well, yay for internal cooldowns, am I right? And that will be that. Well, sometime soon, maybe, if I'm lucky. You did make it out alive. That was a really nice belt shot. You should see about having a similar one made for you before handing this one over to Zooster. A feathered sash. 1 feather was added to the sash for each year the keeper of the perch held her office. Unfortunately, you can't actually look at how long they've held office. Okay, which one is better? Yeah, the spade certain chain? Yeah, spade's chain belt, I mean, is better. By far. Heal, quests, bacon origin, skip, triple threat, Schuster didn't give me many details in his latest letter for you. He said he wants to see you on Mount Beef Limpus to explain in person. He certainly has a flair for the dramatic, doesn't he? Good luck, Jaina. I can't imagine what he'd be asking of you this time. There you are, Jaina. It is good to see you again. I have to say, you have been doing quite well at all these tasks I've set you. I am impressed. You really do seem to be proving yourself worthy, but I'm tempted to really test your limits now. I have envied Death his security. I would be quite appreciative if you could bring me Triskalos, the beast that guards the gates to the underworld. I'm sure Death will be thrilled to have me back wandering his domain. From slaying deadly creatures to obtaining rare objects, you've managed to succeed at all tasks so far. This one shouldn't present much more difficulty. So, find it, capture it, bring it back. That doesn't sound too hard. Shouldn't there be a guardian at the gate? I really should have gone paladin for this one. Yeah. If I go down, maybe. Yeah, if I go down. Hey, Bishop, how are you? If I go down, I'm going to change to paladin in order to take down all these undead easily. Did the emergency turn out to be something scary, or was it all handled correctly? Yeah, that's one hella scary doll. No three-headed guard monster here. Let us see. Yeah, doing well. Everything worked out in the end. Just suddenly took me away from what I was doing. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, and I'm glad to hear that it all turned out okay. Oh, we missed the last attack. That means we can't even use that to jumpstart our double attack. Points of no return. Huh. No three-headed guard monster here, but that pool looks refreshing. So this is the healing area for the quest. That's what I'm getting of it. And as always, the skeletons aren't that impressive, but they are just sturdy enough to be annoying. And then, ooh, lava wisp. I have not seen them this color before. Mainly because usually lava in this game is red, or orange at least. Fluffy finishes off his task. And he is amazing at it. You can do it, Fluffy. You can, you don't have to, but you can. And we're back to using light instead of water. No potions to steal. Luckily, what it does have is a weakness to light. Yeah, somehow I don't think I'm going to find any potions to steal on these enemies. I knew I'd find it then sooner or later. Now to wrestle it into submission. Bark, 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 bark. What? Oh, hello, cute little fellas. You're pretty cute, aren't you? Yep. Yeah. Alright, I've been all over this realm, searched near rivers hotter than Zen's temper and corners cold enough to see snow. Who knew? Parts of the underworld had frozen over. Next thing you know, pigs will fly. And I still haven't found that monster. I think I can think surrounded by you know usually little. How would one of you like to go meet a real live chicken cow? Think of how fun it would be to chase one of those. Over there. You over there. I will call you Spot. And you will be mine. And you will be my Spot. That's also funny because Kerberos is what they think Spots is what they think Kerberos meant. Or at least one of the meanings of that word. You might know Kerberos better as Cerberus. I mean, you will be Zeus's fierce guard monster once you grow up. Stop! These beasts are not for the likes of you. Death, shouldn't you be resurrecting hapless heroes and counting the favors they owe you? How did you get past my gate guard? Well, it wasn't there when I entered. Actually, I didn't see it in the gates when I came down here last time either. You might want to think about some obedience trading. You know, sit, speak, stay. It seems to be having a problem with that last one. Anyway, look at how much Spots like me. I think you love living up on Mount Beef Olympus with Zeuster, don't you? I'm sure he wouldn't mind you visiting if you start to miss this little guy. Zeuster is really quite hospitable and he's in the mood to be. If your chicken cow god wants one of my creatures, he will have to deal with me. Be reasonable, Death. You've got more than enough of these beasts to guard your gates. One little puppy won't make a difference. There's no need to make Zeuster come all the way down here. Especially not when he's me, requiring me to bring one back. You shall not pass. Heal battle. I'm not going to do an extreme battle. A metal weakness. That's not quite metal, but I'll do it with Megadeth. Blind, and then final strike, and then okay, that looks awesome, and I love it. Let's see. Am I going to chance it? Yes. Because what is life without a little bit of risk? Worth it, apparently. Here you go, one guard piece, straight from the underworld. But this is not what I asked for, Jaina. You said you wanted a beast like the one Death uses to guard the underworld. I said I wanted Triskilos. That beast is large and ferocious and will intimidate anyone who would dare trespass on my mountain. This little ball of flesh and bones wouldn't even frighten a Sneevil. It is of no use to me. You don't want it, but look at it. It's adorable. Yes, which makes it completely unfit for intimidation. I'm surprised at you, Jaina. For the first time, you have failed me. Wait, what? I brought you a guard beast from the underworld. I had to battle death again. I will have to think on what you can do to restore my faith in you. I am a kind and generous god, as you know, so you will have a chance to redeem yourself. Leave me now to think. And take the little beast with you. Come, Spots, let's see if Serenity has a couple of balls and some kettle. Might as well keep you. It's not like Triskilos can leave the underworld to come take you back, right? It looks like you're mine. Although I bet you make a pretty good guard dog for Cicero's store too. Let's go show you to him. Complete the quest. You might not have found Triskilos, but you got a really cute pet in his place. And we got Death's Scowl, which is a really badass helmet, if I remember things correctly. As in, it sometimes shows your grinning face. Or, actually, that might be the higher level version of it. Nah. We shall see. We shall see, and I shall look it up. Yeah, let me just quickly look it up. You can get Death's Mantle, Death's Tower Mantle, Death's Scowl, Death's Dragon Cow, and you can get the Chicken Cow Armor, which is a very rare drop from these missions, but it is a drop. Yeah, Death's Mantle is just Death's Mantle, Death's Dragon Cow is just Death's Dragon Cow. And let us see. Yeah, you can also, from the same quest that we got the Grim Reaper from, you can also get Death's Scythe. That's what was the most common thing to see. Okay, let's see. A Titanic task and the merge armor shop. Chinkau armor and Chinkau teeth. Or the other Chinkau armor and Chinkau teeth. Huh. These both require the Chinkau armor. Jaina, Suster wants to see you right away. He says it's an emergency, and if you can help him now, it will more than make up for your last attempt. You should head up to Mount Beef Olympus as soon as you can. There you are, Jaina. We have a serious problem. We do? Yes, one of my supplicants has brought out word that there are chicken cow eggs outside our nurseries. He heard they were being kept locked away in some walled enclosure guarded by a hideous monster. My attendants are frantic, and the common chicken cows are running around as if their heads were cut off. Okay. Someone is thieving our chicks before they even hatch. What kind of person would do something like that? If you could find out who is behind this and return our unhatched young, I would not be the only one indebted to you. For you, sister, anything. If this doesn't convince him worthy, nothing will. Chickoffs are far too adorable to let anything happen to them. I would be happy to help. Sylph Drake, no resistances, no weaknesses. 8 days and a finale should take care of that. Yep. Shrink and nature weak resistances. And less damage than the previous one, if I recall correctly. I'll just check next time. A wisp. Slight light weakness. Yeah, so after this one I am definitely going to take on the paladin armor. Mainly because I really like the paladin armor. Or no, I'm going to use the necromancer armor because necromancer armor is cool. This is not a hidden passage. And I still forgot to check whether or not this one was stronger or weaker than the Pansifal. So 34 to 50. These ones are like 24 to 55 or 27 to 55. Pansifal 18 to 42. Like I said, these are the weaker ones. That was a waste of mana, but okay. Ooh, Minx Fairies. I hate Minx Fairies. Days in DOT is afflicted with the days. Yes. Now a finale to quickly burst that thing down. That absolutely horrid little thing. Oh. Road to Ruin, road less traveled. Let's go to the Road of Ruin. Let's go the road less traveled. Again, waste of mana. Yeah, I can see why that is less traveled. Why would you ever want to go there? quite annoying actually that these aren't just slightly weaker. And it's not unlike the previous times that we it's not like the previous times where we were what is it called? Where damn it, I forgot. Let me just check. This one is from Medusa. Poison, stone, slight fire and metal weakness. Both of them actually have a fire weakness and poison immunity. I am terribly sorry. Let's heal to battle. Heal to battle. We need to do more with this one. Okay. Whoops. And now we deal more damage. We be poisoned. That's not what we want. Luckily, we have our ways of dealing with it. And given that there is a slight weakness to, well, us in here. You miss. And now that and fire. Complete the quest to enter the garden. Whoever built this must have a green thumb. With what you had to face to get into this garden, it's a good thing you got here well before midnight. Who knows what would be prowling then? My little Pegasus. Some say that this little guy's birth is linked somehow to the death of Medusa. But that can't be right. Something this cute couldn't come from something that creepy, right? Right? Shoo. Let's equip our equipment again. Sell my little Pegasus. Let's hide that hideous head. Yeah, sell my little Pegasus. Cute, worth a lot of gold. Mainly why I'm not that angry. More. Inside the garden. What are you doing back here? I can't wait to hear what you discover inside the garden. Cicero? My thumbs are quite normal, actually. Unless I hit them with something. Then they're a pretty awesome shade of pulsing blue-purple. Not green, sorry. No, sorry, never seen them that color. That color, except for the time I was enhancing Warlock's spare bathrobe with that dye. But that hardly counts. Cicero, what are you doing here? Waiting for inspiration to strike me. And by inspiration I mean one of those eggs up there in this tree. No, I mean, what are you doing here, in this garden? It's my garden. Why wouldn't I be here? You have a garden? What? I have things? Why wouldn't I have things? Recently I discovered one of them was a garden. I could have sworn it was an outhouse before, but hey, you work with what you've got. But what is it for? Plants, I think, or planting plants. It looks like a lot of my nature-based magical experiments I found up here. Did you see that snuzzberry bush over there? They taste like snuzzberries. Who's ever heard of a snuzzberry? No one! But I had this dream, and after an afternoon in my workshop... Wait, did you say you were waiting for an egg to fall? Yep, look up. The tree seems to be full of them. They look pretty ripe too. Do eggs get ripe? They do, but that's not something you want. These are chicken cow eggs growing on this tree. That's what it looks like to me. And too. And they're pretty big. I bet one would make 3 omelettes. And what a 3. It sprung up last week, shortly after I spilled that sparkly pink stuff on my plate of fried eggs, I think. I tossed my ruined breakfast out the window since, for some reason, Warlick says the library isn't the right place for storing ruined food. I argued that the ruined food cabinet was already full, but he wouldn't have it. Why would a chicken cow eggs grow on a tree? That makes no sense. Sure it does, you just need to look at it the right way. Fruit comes from trees, right? Yes. And chicken cow eggs come from chicken cows, right? I never really wanted to think about that, but I suppose that's logical. So a chicken cow egg is also a chicken cow tree seed. Same thing, or close enough for government work. The tree just needs a little convincing to see things that way. This one is bearing chicken cow fruit. Makes sense to me. But so this tree is a chicken cow? Of course not, it's a tree. Do you need glasses? Yep, as soon as they fall, breakfast is mine. I just need to wait for one to drop. And I've got nothing better to do. And I'm hungry. So they wait. Any minute now. After a few minutes. And a few more minutes. Getting very hungry now. Shake, shake, shake. Ow! You think you can just follow me? We'll see about that. See ya, Jaina. I have to go introduce this egg to my pals. Skillet, fork, and ketchup. Cicero, wait! Fine, no ketchup. Can I at least take these other eggs back to Zooster? Sure, go ahead, knock yourself out. Before one of these soon-to-be scrambled eggs does it for you. Hey, one last question. That giant snake lady, what was she here for? She's guarding the garden, of course. And you should see what I got by the back gate. I cannot believe... Jaina, I cannot believe it. You've done it. You should be able to... after everything else I've managed to do for you. You're right. You are a rogue of rare skill and yes, incredible worth. We owe you a great deal. Oh, well, someone had to think of children, chickoffs. They belong with their parents, not on a tree or... never mind. We don't understand how someone managed to take the eggs. Did you determine that? And the identity of the thief? Well, you see, they weren't actually stolen. I'm not really sure how they got onto that tree in Cicero's garden, but I'm pretty sure magic power, a plate of eggs, and a space-time vortex under Warlick's kitchen window had something to do with it. It's Cicero. You don't really want to ask too many questions. Very understandable. But the eggs are back, is what is important. So, please, name your reward, Jaina. You remember why I've been doing these tasks for you, don't you? Yes, vaguely. Something about wanting something very important. I have so many supplicants, it's hard to keep track of all those requests, you know. Bacon! I want to know, the secret of element bacon. I've been helping you for months and you didn't even know why? I'm sure you had a good reason. Calm down, Shayna. Calm down. So, will you tell me the secret of the bacon element now? Of course, anyone who served my people so well is more than deserving enough to know one of our most well-kept secrets. I have to prepare the mage priest, though, as the story is really theirs to tell. A letter will be sent to your acquisitive purple-haired friend by the statue when all is ready. Complete the quest. Hercules Rap. Hercules is the son of Zeuster and his consort Hine. He accomplished many deeds and is considered a hero among chicken cows. This rap was presented to him by a young admirer. So let's check what did I... it's a cape. Okay, yeah, it's good. But I'm not going running around with that. Showing at least. You. Quests. Bacon origin. Skip. More. The secret. Zeuster says everything is ready. He and Archimedes will meet you in the Mage Priest temple at midnight. He really does take the phrase mysterious to heart, doesn't he? We've waited long enough. Go find out the secret. Jaina, after all you've done for us, you've earned the right to hear this tale. We ask that you not reveal what we'll tell you to anyone, except the woman who sent you on this quest for knowledge. Can do. Now, what's the secret? I've waited for months to learn this. Chinkaos are not very used to mixing with the other residents of lore. Click, click, moo? Which is why your people have not had much interaction with us. I want to eat them. We have been flourishing on lore, though, I can assure you. Life was good, we were successful, and our chicken cows grew strong. More and more, we were thriving and our population increased in both health and happiness. But we arrived at the point where we were doing too well. The abundance of food became a problem. So, rats? So we mage priests did what any good followers would do. We decided to besiege our god in the hope that he would have a ready solution to our problem. We prepared a prayer spell which would formally request that Zeuster provide us with cheap, easy, and abundant source of nutritious feed. Request abundant food. Oh, a chinkow. The glyphs for the spell were fairly complex, and ancient tomes had to be consulted in order to recall how the individual glyphs and runes should appear, in order to ensure the success of the spell. At last, all was ready for the ceremony. We gathered the senior apprentices so that they might witness the event. The seriousness of the ceremony would ensure they behave appropriately. Check this out. I can't wait to see old Archie Moody's face. Hey, Wingman, that was righteous. How did it go? We surveyed the strange food our god had sent us, but we were quite confused. This was not the corn hay mixture we had been anticipating. One of my most learned priests, Chikero, bravely tasted a bite of the stuff. He assured me that it was most certainly not edible. Oh yes, it might do to feed you humans, but it was, something about it didn't seem right. There was an otherworldly feel to it as it chewed and swallowed. Another priest voiced his concern and asked firstly how such a thing could happen, as our god had never failed us before, and secondly he wondered what exactly it was that Zooster had sent us. I returned to the runes and glyphs to understand where we could have gone wrong. Our god would not have done this to us purposefully. I felt we must have made an error in a prayer, and I saw that I was correct. Okay, that request, that this is abundant. Good, good. The glyph for food has been altered. It changed to what loosely translate to substance more basic, or as you would understand it, elemental. Oh, stink. In the room for Chinko had been changed beyond all recognition to what you see here. We have never seen a symbol like this. I can only speculate that from this garbled rune a substance never known before was created. So, oops. We only knew then that we would need to speak to our god directly. Only he could explain what had happened. So, what happened then? You can't just cut it off there. You must understand, Jaina. When my supplicants pray to me, I am not always paying conscious attention. I would never be able to concentrate what with the constant requests for my attention and favor. The nature of my existence allows for shortcuts. If my subconscious hears a request that seems acceptable, it grants it. That is what happened here. Because of the garbled glyphs and how that happened, we still do not know. Our prayer went awry. So, this stuff, it's bacon, and it's an element, and it was a mistake? Yes, you can see why we didn't advertise its creation. Yes. Since we couldn't eat it, we had no idea what to do with it, we decided to get rid of it. We knew of a black market run by an elf out in the Sand Sea, and we were sure that no one could trace this stuff back to us. Zoom, but he's allergic to bacon. Don't be dramatic. How could someone be allergic to something that hadn't even existed? He's a smart half-elf. I'm just sure he's just concerned for itself. Have you seen how greasy that stuff is? We were quite surprised when weapons made of bacon started turning up around Lore. I discreetly investigated and found that the proprietors of a battle arena bought the whole amount of it. And Keelia made weapons made from it. You need a pretty insane weaponsmith to do that. Indeed. I've never heard of a new element just being created. There is much of lore you do not know, Jaina. I just have one more question before I return to Valencia and tell her all of this. Ask. If this is a true element, then is there an elemental orb of bacon? Yes, there is. It is not of one of the originals, but it does exist. It comes from a place beyond our understanding of reality. A place that smells like breakfast. Bacon shop. So, Flaming Bacon Lands. And unfortunately, there's no scythe or their version. And then there is a trinket. Bacon storm. Bacon raining down from the sky. Someone up there must like you. The smell of bacon rain distracts monsters, making them miss more. I'm just Going to look up, see if that's just an increase to defense or let me see. The secret revealed. Let's see, Bacon Storm is a Trinken with the ability Bacon Storm. Ah. One hit of 5 to 10 damage before damage modifiers applies Bacon Distraction -20 bonus to target for 3 turns. So that's then what happens. Okay. Maybe later we will see. Mage Priest headgear. Huh. Is it as good as or better than my current headgear? Strength, int, luck, charisma, magic defense, crit, dodge. More crit, magic defense, endurance. Oh, this is more endurance. But this has more charisma. Let's just equip this one and actually hide it, because again, it is a hideous thing in comparison to the armor. Hey Cody, how are you today? Let me then sell the dragon headgear, even though it doesn't give us any money. Heal, quests, bacon origin, skip, more, Gerberus revenge. I'm good, I'm doing work while watching your stream, so I'm going to be lurking below. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Why don't you go and visit the cute puppy you brought back from the underworld? Make sure Cicero hasn't turned it into a two-headed fish. Take it for a walk. I would never have guessed that Zooster and Chicken Cows could keep such a secret. I mean, anything bacon related is sure to be is sure to interest someone. So eventually the truth will be well known, I think. And I'm guessing current events with a two-headed dog. I wonder if Surgeon has time to see me. Arf! Don't worry, boys, I'm not mad at you. How about some water? There's a fountain nearby. Arf! What's the matter, boys? There's nothing to be scared of. The town's all peaceful today. Let's keep walking. What are you doing here? You confined to the underworld. I want my child. You stole them. One, you're pretty growly. You know that? I'm going to call you Gerberus. It fits you much better than your current name. 2, I didn't steal them. They came willingly. Quiet, pups. Jaina, if you will not return my child to me, I will take them. Spots and spots, I'll leave this up to you. Do you want to go back to the dark, cold underworld, or stay up here and play? Just as I thought. Play it is, Gerberus. If you take me on, the responsibility of your is on your head. Or well, all 3 of them. Roar. So Kerberos has a very slight weakness to light. Shaman as pet. And let's... we didn't get a stun off. And yes, that is a triple hit. Of course he would get a triple hit. Finale. Yeah, somehow I don't think we can make it this turn. In this dead. I'm dead. That puppy isn't so cute anymore though. Yeah, no. Puppy when he grows up isn't quite as cute as he was. So, let us go ahead and timeline darkness to the necropolis. Other classes necromancer to Zorbeck, common necromancer, wear necromancer armor, back, items. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have... Oh wait, that's a scythe? Huh. Now isn't that interesting? If that's a scythe, then it's quite a bit better than I thought it was. I currently busy, but hosting a lurker. Thanks for the host then, Mike. Thanks a lot for the host. And no worries about lurking. Lots of people do that. Heal and potions, paladin items. Let's see. Yeah, these are just staves. These are all the same as what you'd think. And even though these are beautiful, I won't be getting these because these all require dragon coins. Even when we can just as easily, and we will, use these instead. Because those are really good as well. Okay, now then, the last thing that we should do is get some guests. Preferably guests that do a lot of damage. And, well, we've met these two before. Yes, these are my crutch characters. No, I'm not too proud to admit that. Hosting is... Thanks for the host, Cody. Thanks a lot for the host. Summon Fluffy. Now we should be able to take on Gerberus. Battle. Let's see. Yes, yes it is. There's a reason the Necromancer is one of my favorite appearances in the game. Let's just put the target to sleep, eh? Let's see if he... No, it did not work. Justice. Purity. Fear. Elemental fear. Let's see. That is also a good weapon. Launch a salvo of right weapons. And heal yourself, Artix. Guaranteed crit. Increase defense and channel someone we haven't met yet, but yeah, what's the problem with that? a mana attack. Okay, that's really nice, because now we have a really strong thing. The Shadow Seed is really strong now. Because the more turns it takes, the better it is. Yes. It looks like you really do care about my pups, Jaina. You may keep them, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. 6 of them. Hear that, pups? You get to stay with me and Cicero. Just think of what fun tricks we'll teach you. I wonder what you'd bring back if Cicero teaches you fetch. Probably something like a bright pink bunny slipper with fangs. So yay! We completed the quest. We got chicken cow teeth. Okay, this is actually really good. If we ever get chicken cow armor, we can evolve the chicken cow armor into something a bit better than it currently is. And with that, we have just now completed the Bacon Origin Saga. So, what we are going to do is go to the bank and dump the chicken cow teeth there. Manage inventory. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is alright. Okay, now then, as we noticed during the fight with little... As we noticed during the fight with Medusa, our armor isn't quite, or well, our dragon isn't quite as well trained as we'd like Fluffy to be. So we shall go ahead and see, do something about that. But I think that would be something good for next time. And instead of doing that, we will go ahead and take on the thing that caused us to be distracted from it all last time. Quests, Kilgwin Arena. Let's see if we can take this on. What is the attack all? Inner Rage. And yes, the Fear Aura does not stay with them for only a single turn, but is actually strong enough to stay with them for 99 turns, though it doesn't strengthen in that case. Only the person that I am actively facing gets the full strength of my aura. Let's see. A stun. Hopefully it... No. What is the... annoying. A champion then. And Fluffy will finish off. Again, stun, and this time we got the sleep off. Yeah, sleep is just a renamed stun, but what works, works. That apparently did not work. Um... Yep. They still have to attack themselves, even when they are stunned. And yes, that's as funnily broken as as it sounds. Because they can't actually attack me. Which just means that it is a sometimes proccing DOT effect instead of an dangerous ability to use. And again, we did not get it off, so let's try this one. And the Fear Aura once again proves its usefulness. Same as last time, this is a bunch, and then I do mean a bunch of warriors that we have to face without being able to heal in between. So, sleep. And then just attack, and attack, and attack. And unfortunately we can't keep our progress on our aura. Yeah, let's just put the target for sleep to sleep for 3 rounds. If we could have done that, then we would have basically killed one target for a little while without actually having to do anything against them. And the DOT would have done some damage. Yeah, congratulations, Jaina. DOT would have done some damage. Far too easy for a necromancer of your might. Perhaps 3 of my warriors will be more of a challenge to you. Dark dreams. Yes, we got it off. I'm going to do something a bit cheap here, but that will mean that 2 of them are affected by the DOT. This one the weak one, this one the slightly stronger one. And then that one will get the strongest one, even though I'm going to die here. Ooh, yes. That might actually, yeah. Aw, he can't be affected by a... I can't get a healing from it. Rage cast against all. No, 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 no. Battle. Phase 2 personal guards. Sleep. No, I did not get it off. That's it. I'm dead. Though, Shroud of Undeath. Aloha, Clercy, welcome, be welcomed here, and let's see if I can win this battle as a necromancer. And I have been using the wrong element for Fluffy the entire time. Oh man, that was stupid of me. Well, I know something that I can blame then, if it doesn't work as quite as well as I wanted to. And I forgot that this one doesn't have a cooldown on the cast for the hit all ability. And I have won. Nice! Impressive, Jaina. One final battle remains, but it will be the most difficult. You must defeat the Quiri's tribe's greatest warrior. Even if you fail, know that you have earned our admiration. Good luck. So, if I get the sleep off, I am good. I will cast healing, and then healing, then Shadow Seed, and then Clercy. That's new. Chelsea. Yeah. Sorry, I am looking at this on my phone, so the I didn't really look like an I and more like an L. But here, and you've never used Necromancer and Greater Bard. I just like the way the Necromancer floats. Honestly, that's it. That's it. Let's see. Target attack self. Because when they are stunned, it's either no damage or just self damage. You have bested all of our best fighters, hero. You have beaten my challenge. You are the king. Don't I get to battle you? Yes, my character does look so cool, Cody. That's why I choose the Necromancer class most of the time. And yeah, I stream this every week, and I'm going through an entire playthrough. So this is fun, and I got caught up on this quest because I was stuck using using level 10 weapons, even though I was level 19. You are the king. Don't I get to battle you? Oh heavens, no! Gilgwin selected leaders on the basis of adorability and cuteness. I'm a leader, not a fighter. That was a very impressive display, hero. You have earned the respect of my people. Thank you, Highness. Thank you on behalf of the people of Dragonfable. We will begin our preparations for the defense of your town and our tribe immediately. You have gained a powerful ally this day. When the battle for Dragonfable begins, we will be at your side, Jaina. You did it. Linus and the Kilgwins have agreed to join your forces to help defend the Dragonfable against the Ice Elf Queen. Next up, the Ursa's home camp. Penguin Club. A standard issue club for all penguin hunters. Let's see, what does it look like? Okay, it looks pretty badass, but it is a melee weapon. So, selling that. Oh, and we have access to this one now. Not that I'll actually use it, but we have access to it. That's the important. Ooh, more quests. Yeah. Just as a little sneak peek. So, perfect. You did well with the Kilgwins, Jaina. Far better than I could have hoped. And you returned just in time. I received a message from a shaman from the Ursa Savages. Actually, it was more of a dream. I was told to send you to the ice islands to the south at a very specific time and date. Today, now. I've had one of the Drake's for supply rafts prepared for you. You need to leave right now. Once you arrive, the shaman will tell you what you need to do to convince the bears to join us. Good luck, Necromancer. Hello, Jaina. I have been expecting you. Well, I'm Grull Blackclaw, shaman of the Ursite Savages. I've seen visions of the future, and I know that the Queen of the Ice Elves and her dragon army will destroy all in their path. I have tried to convince our huntmaster of the danger, but my people distrust magic. Joining the humans of Gravesfart may be our only hope, but tradition says that you must present a great gift to be heard. Please, you must find this gift and convince my people to join you. Well, what sort of great gift would you be looking for then? It is our custom to present a gift to the Huntsmaster before asking for a favor. My people would be opposed to joining the humans, but they would follow the Huntsmaster. There is only one gift that would be great enough to be truly irresistible to my people. A picnic basket. A picnic basket? Yes, we are bears and we cannot resist the siren call of a picnic basket. And I know where you can get one. There is a reason I asked Galarnoth to send you on this very day. A group of local frost goblins is having a picnic. You will find them on one of the neighboring ice islands, which is connected to this one by ice bridges. Once you have the gift, continue down the path, and it will lead you directly to my village. The path is dangerous, but I can see your power. Help us, Jaina. You are our only hope. Yeah, I love that one. Shoo, stun, and then inspire terror. Interfere. Yeah, I'm not going to do inspire terror again. I'm just going to raise the threat I pose to these poor little frost goblins. Also, I really like the fact that the stun is quite cheap. Not as cheap as it is on a rogue, but it is quite cheap. Also, I'm looking at my viewers count, and 7 viewers is a new high I've hit, I think. So that's really, really nice. Be immobilized by sleep. Don't notice the fact that I'm tearing you apart with my electrified dagger and darkness powers. And my aura. That is literally tearing you apart. Come on, Fluffy. No, I missed. Well, Fluffy, time to redeem yourself. Fluffy, you redeemed yourself. You definitely did that. be immobilized for one last time. Ooh, a picnic basket. A picnic lord, a frost goblin and a frost goblin. Yeah, just attack them all. Yeah, there's a few missing frames in that attack animation, but what can you do? Steal HP. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm dead. And yes, that is a necromancer's death animation. Now that we are here with full health and full mana, let's see just how weak they really are. Let's begin with a stun. Then I will Inspire Terror. Might as well. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Let us heal. Okay then. Let's not just use Inspire Terror and just go ahead and crit. Let's go ahead and play sensible instead of funny. Because for the memes, it's not an excuse to lose to 3 basic enemies. Not a proper one, at least. Yeah, let's just resist. What? No. It's not protection from undefined. Ah, bah. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? This fight looks weirdly difficult. Yes! Especially since my protection skill didn't work properly. The fact that I've been doing things for the laws and shit and things like that is also probably not helping, but when my protection skill that reduces all damage to 0 isn't working properly, yeah, something weird's going on. Now you should get a link to, or did I disabled that command but didn't disable, didn't add it as a proper alternative. There, library. That's the one. Now, if you want, you can join the library, my Discord. Let's just do Fear Aura. So very difficult for them to understand the fact that I am not hurt by their paltry attempts to do just that. Go, Fluffy, go! So yeah, seriously, if you want, you can now go ahead and join the Discord. And that is that. We got the picnic basket. Sleep. Heal. Restore my inner will. And one last attack. Yeah, it's grinding in this game is so tedious and exhausting. I think, yeah, the stream before last, I got stuck on the Kilgwyn Arena battle. So I decided to just go ahead and farm for the rest of the stream. Which meant that I, in one go, I think it was 45 minutes to an hour, got all the Undead Necromancer, Undead Slayer badges that I needed in order to get the... what is it called? In order to get the name is the Necromancer and the Death Knight. Let's see, is this worth it? No, it's not. Kind of is, actually, but not really. I really should have come in here with a fire weapon, but honestly, I don't really care about this quest line. Took you an hour, shouldn't have taken more than half that with the replica weapon. Replica weapon, remind me just what it is, because I literally just started the game. Like, this is, what, episode 30 or so? No. I have literally just started. These are all the weapons I have. This is all the other gear I have. So, yeah. literally have nothing. Let's see. And most of the time was just me screwing around with the paladin and just using Arctics and Ash to deal with the enemy. But a replica weapon, what do you mean with that? I'm feeling very stupid right now because I know that term. Just don't know exactly what it means. Oh, sorry, it's something from book 3. You can run and go get it though. They're fairly cheap with some idea. Yeah, I am specifically not doing anything sequence breaking except using Arctics and Ash from book 3. I am only using book 1 gear in book 1, things like that. Hi, you must be the huntmaster. I come bearing gifts. Humans are so strange, but I cannot ignore tradition or the gift of a picnic basket. What would you ask of me? I know that you carry a lot of weight with your people. I would ask, on behalf of my people, that you join with us in the coming battle against Aisha, the Ice Elf Queen. Bah! This is Black Claw stink all over it. I should have thought that shame. I do not trust his dreams. Alright, and then I'll just take this tasty picnic basket and be on my way. What? I would never refuse people who come to us for help. We will assist you. You have my word. Now, leave the picnic basket and get out of here. And this quest has got me saying picnic basket. So, what does the Claw of Wisdom look like? Like that? Okay, that's pretty, I guess. Let's sell it. It's very little odd for me not taking advantage of something like that, but fair. Yeah, I'm playing this through mainly for the nostalgia, and I also just like playing through things in the proper order. So I have not completed the official Darkness Saga because the epilogue happens here in the timeline. So yeah, that's why I am doing it in this order. And then after this one, as I said before in the previous stream, the next stream will be a grinding stream to get the Dragon Lord, not Dragon Lord armor, Dragon Rider armor high level to get to hopefully get enough gold to get a darkness weapon, but I don't think we will get there, so I will just go ahead and grind out the Dragon Lord armor as well, I think. Maybe a Dragon Slayer. Quests? No. Back. Quests. More quests. Long in the tooth. Great work, Jane. Now the Kilquins and Ursite savages are with us. All that remains are the Tuskers. They are a sort of nomadic walrus. Anyway, they are very secretive. They are interesting of outsiders, so this will not be easy. If you can convince them to join us, then we will have the support that we need. No matter how this turns out, Jane, I'm impressed with your work so far. I never could have done what you have accomplished. Good luck. Now, that's fair, Galanoth. Your little single-minded hatred is of dragons would kind of obstruct everything. You must be Jane. Thank you for coming. Why? Who are you? And did you just think that I'm me? My name is Good Job. I'm the lore keeper for my people, the Tuskers. And yes, we speak telepathically. We can speak your language out loud, but due to our large dust, people make fun of the way that we talk. It is just easier for us to learn telepathy. That makes sense. Are the Tuskas willing to join us against Asia and their dragon armor? That is up to you. We are a peaceful race. We just want to be left alone. We only learn to fight and wear armor to defend our privacy. But as lore keeper, I know my people's skills. We have had to join others to protect our way of life before. I think it is time again. You might be able to convince our leader to join with you in order to defend our privacy. Great, where do we find him? It is not quite that simple. We are nomads, roaming these frozen waters and making our secret homes in the yellow ice caves within the iceberg. And we change our location every day to help ensure our privacy, and the entrances to the ice caves are all underwater. Once we abandon a cave, we let the entrance freeze over, so you will know the right one when you see it. It will be the only one you can enter. But you might find some of our abandoned camps first. Just keep looking. A little while ago, someone dumped a bunch of water-breathing potions in the ocean so you can breathe the seawater. I wonder if I should tell good job that the water-breathing potions were my fault. That was your fault? Hey! What? Hey, no fair reading minds! Sorry, doesn't matter anyway. You can breathe the water, but it's very, very cold. You will begin freezing to death as soon as you enter the water. The cold will slowly drain all of your life, so move fast and find our camp. My people are not expecting you, and we do not like outsiders. They will attack you. Ready. I love that you raise your line. Yeah, Cody, this is one of the few actually constantly running gags. Like, I think this still comes back in book 3. The fact that you are the one who dumped water-breathing potions in the ocean. That will come back to haunt us many times. I would wear something that with ice resistance if I were you. Good luck, Jaina. Back. Continue. A Tuska. Fire and energy weakness. Well then. Isn't that nice? A summoned champion. Yeah, that's really lovely. I really like that as well. Just the fact that this world is so consistent that they can do that. Go! Oh, I really hate these types of quests. Mainly because these are randomized and thus we can't actually, you know, make certain that, like, the in-lore explanation is the fact that, you know, the water was cold. Great, another one. I mean, really cold. You think you know cold? Try breathing ice water. Yes, human. One of the reasons we chose this frigid wastelands was for the cold, so that nobody would bother us. I'm talking super cold, like the kind of cold where electrons stop moving. That was the kind of cold that would make the vacuum of space want warm, flatten up pajamas. The vacuum of space is not cold, it's just empty. The particles that are in there are just very, very hot. It's just that there's a density of less than 1 particle per cubic meter. The water was so cold it hurt my feelings. Yes, we got it. It's very cold. Now what do you want? Wait, rewind. Did you say create another one? Yes, we've had quite a few visitors lately. Far too many. Just yesterday an ice dragon came to us. An ice dragon? How did he fit through that hole in the ice? Yesterday's cave was much larger. That's beside the point. What do you want, necromancer? Oh, great mind, please call me Paul. Great mind, Paul. I come here to offer eggs for our hand in friendship and ask for your help. The dragon that visited you yesterday, was it sent by Aisha, the Ice Elf Queen? Yes, it was. It also came also seeking assistance. What do you have to offer? I didn't breathe anything. I've got half a sandwich in my backpack. It might be a little soggy, but well, at least your offer is more reasonable. All the dragon promised us was death if we did not join her. But we Tuskers are proud. We do not respond to threats. If we are caught in the middle of a war we did not start, then we will side with the people who came to us in friendship. We are with you, human. That's excellent news, Paul. I will tell my people at once. Human. The dragon seemed almost frightened of Aisha. If she tried to get us to join with fear, maybe she did the same thing to the ice dragons. Speak to them, if you can convince them to join us as well. This war may be over before it begins. If there's even the smallest chance that war can be avoided, I have to check it out. Thanks again, Paul. Farewell, human. All our hopes for peace are riding on this. Well, no pressure on anything. The Tusker people have joined us. With the races of the frozen Northlands united, you stand a fighting chance against Aisha. But if you can convince the dragons to join you, you will be unstoppable. Now, how to convince Galanath of that? Ooh, we got a Tusker disguise. And it actually increases our dexterity. So, made from the finest materials, this helm will help you fit in with any of the many nomadic tribes of Walrai. No Walrai were harmed in the making of this helm. Dexterity, endurance, melee defense, pierce, and this one is strength, int, luck, charisma. I like this one better. Though it is still quite hideous. Let me just sell the Mage Priest headgear. And then we will take on one last quest, the Snowfields. We have to go talk to the who? What do you mean we have to talk to the dragons? Those monsters don't talk to our kind. We have to try. The Tusker leader Paul said that the dragons seemed frightened. The dragons might feel forced into fighting. I'm going to get the script for this mission. Let's see. Ice Warp Saga. Me. No, that's the wrong one. I do want to get this part at least on. Sorry about that. Okay. The only thing that I've ever seen a dragon fear is me. You're missing the bigger picture. If we can convince these dragons to come to our side, then we might be able to avoid this war. I've spoken to Linus, Groll, and Good Job. They've all sent messengers to the dragons to meet us on the snowfields near the mainland shore. I'm telling you, Jaina, nothing will come of this, but still, if these dragons are afraid of something, then I'd like to know what it is. One can never have too many weapons. Plus, go on, click. Plus, sending them a message that we want to meet is a great way to draw them out. Besides, when things go wrong, you might need my help to battle the ice dragons. That's fine with me, but remember, we're going to talk first. We won't fight unless we need to. Da. Yeah, I thought so. Stun. And then just tear him apart. With the Fear Aura. Such a lovely name. And Fluffy will do that. And that is one fight done. Stun. And that is that. Yeah, this mission really wants you to have Galanoth as your party member. Let's see, what amount of damage does he do then? That's like 10%. No, 20. Right? Right. 20% there. That's actually pretty good. Slayer Spirit. Oh, plus 30% damage. Probably because it detects it is a dragon. That's how it usually goes in this game. I should have just meditated. Give something like that, cause oh wow, that guy looks cool. Are you talking about Galanoth? Yeah, he does look cool. Just don't quite like him with his single-minded obsession with fighting dragons, but everyone has an obsession like that, right? I'm not alone in that. Meditate. And be so intimidating while meditating that you still manage to increase the damage your aura does. Yes, his armor does look cool. I think his legs look kinda goofy, but overall his armor does look cool. And then one last attack by our resident Dragon Hunter. And it's now the time that I would normally stop playing Dragonfable for a week, but well, let's just see where this quest ends up. Meditate. I'm just restoring my health quickly. My mana, not my health. Yeah, this isn't the most interesting thing I can do, but it is still kind of interesting. At least to me. And also, you know, just making progress here. Then after this next week, I am probably just going to do a grinding session and just that. So, I still love it. Your streams are a lot of fun, and I love Dragonfable. That's awesome to hear. And it won't be just a grinding session because we will finish off this storyline. But after that, so much grinding to do. And I think that's that for the... Yeah. Ice Dragons! Don't you start. When Artix was bad enough, control yourself. We received your messages, human. We have come. Say what you need to say. Grow great and mighty dragons. Oh, great and powerful ice dragons. Oh, imps. Quit it! Oh, mighty dragon of the north. Mighty? It seems like the canned snack you brought as an offering has something to say. Offering? Why, I should rip your horns off and stuff them up your... Enough. Galanoth, the Dragon Slayer, and Jaina, the hero of Falcon Rage. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both. I am Aisha, the new queen of the Ice Elves and the ruler of the Ice Dragon army. I am also in possession of the elemental orb of ice that you are searching for, Jaina. I thought you might have the orb. It would take an amazing... It would take an item of amazing power to control these ice dragons. So that is how she is controlling them? That is why they're afraid of her? It is true that the orb is very powerful. It has increased my own natural magic several hundred times. You see, my people can only exist in this polar environment. In order to flourish and grow, we need the rest of lore to be as cold as the frozen Northlands. I have been using the orb's power to make the polar ice sheet grow faster than it ever would have on its own. Through this process of global cooling, my people will soon cover the face of the world, and our empire will rule all of the warm races. And yes, Aisha looks really, really cool. We have begun our conquest by crushing all of the pathetic human settlements in my kingdom. Drakesford is all that remains. Once all of you humans are gone, we will wipe out or enslave all the races of the north. And as I use the ice orb to expand our sphere of influence, more and more of your people will meet the same fate. Finally, your sad little race will be wiped from the face of lore, and my people will rule the frozen paradise, as it was meant to be. I don't understand your hatred of us, Aisha. Once the Ice Elves and humans lived side by side. And cheating again. Humans and Ice Elves could accomplish so much if we worked together rather than wasting our energy fighting. What makes you believe that your people are so superior? What makes you think that my people are the Ice Elves, Jaina? Your dragon name, let's start at scroll. Dragonithera, Simistis Salorum, Humastis Locus Aldernodus sei constrin naturalith. Dragons have always been superior to humans. It is simply our place in the natural order. My people, the ice dragons, have been waiting for centuries for a leader like me to come along. I plan to put dragons, especially ice dragons, back in their rightful place on all the thrones of the world. The elemental orb of ice is the key that we have been waiting for. We dragons know that Sepulchre is gathering the orbs, and we know why. We know that you are trying to stop him, but neither of you has a right to our magic, and I plan on taking them back. You and that treacherous whelp, Fluffy, will be thought your place in time. But first things first, Drakesford. My brothers, kill Galanath. I want the hero taken alive. Once you return to me, we march on Drakesford. Soon. As you wish, Queen Asha. Heal and 2 battle. Let's see. Immobility resist is high. This one, same stat. Okay, might as well try. We need to be hit once at least in order to defend against ice with a proper amount of damage. And we got the stun off. I actually did not expect that. Guaranteed crit against dragons. That is a nice amount of damage. And now just shroud and tear into him. It glitched again. I'm going to... yeah, that'll be a cool battle. Yes, it is a cool battle. Quite literally. Very, very cool. I am going to report that glitch to Artist Entertainment. Because it would be kind of annoying if I just can't ever get this... get it done. Life Tap and Shadow Seed. You, Galanath, go ahead and kill. Meanwhile, we are going to be racing against and that will be that. Deal damage to yourself, would you? Yeah, this aura really can deal a lot of damage if you get it started properly. Fortunately, most battles aren't long enough to do that. So, Aishif's plan is global cooling. With the elemental ice orb, she may be able to pull it off. defeating her is more important than ever. It looks like a war between dragons. Ice elves and Drakesford cannot be avoided. Prepare for war. And we get a Ice Orb skill. Become a dragon set more. Train. More. Train. Enchanted stone. Oh. Okay. In that case, I will be signing off here. I will check to see whether or not there is someone I can raid. Oh, an artist I follow is currently online. So I will be starting the raid, and then a D&D artist at that. I'll be starting the raid, and we'll see just how this goes. And have a great day, everyone.